Okay, we are taping a little squirrel that is dehydrating out on us a little bit. And we're showing you what we use. I use Pedialyte if I can get my animals to swallow. If I can't, then I use lactated ringers or sodium chloride and dextrose. I pour my Pedialyte into a container, and then I'm going to put it in hot water to set, a little hot water bath for a minute. And you want your Pedialyte to be warm, or they're not going to eat it. Now we're going to show you how to test a squirrel or any animal for dehydration. Okay, you're going to pick up the skin like that. Just pinch it. We're not pinching, we're just pulling it up. That is way too long for that skin to go down. So this squirrel is dehydrated. So we're going to count now, and we're going to see how long it takes for it to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. Very dehydrated. That skin should be down in this amount of time. 1, 2, right about there. That skin should have been right back down. So we're going to consider this baby dehydrated. This baby's been with us. It's been on formula. It's in overall good shape. Sometimes they just need to be rehydrated. Don't assume because you get a baby in and it's all rehydrated initially that you're done. Sometimes you have to continue doing so. Now, I do not have gloves on because I need to feel the warmth of this baby and I need to feel the warmth of this Pedialyte. And she's going to take this because she's thirsty. When they're dehydrated, they are pretty thirsty for the fluids that we're giving them. I do not dilute my Pedialyte. It's just straight Pedialyte, and I just heat it to just warm, not hot, but warm. And she's quite thirsty. And she might be thinking this is her formula, but I chose to take a break on the formula for a half a feeding. We'll probably hit her with her formula in about a half hour, but we're going to get a little bit of clear fluids into her. You're never going to overdose them with something like Pedialyte. Okay, that's that. We're going to refill it. I'm using a smaller syringe, so there's less chance of aspirating. You'll see there's air there. To get that air out, if she's going to suck this on her own, you're going to tap your syringe like so. That's going to push the air to the top. This is what you would do always if you're drawing meds up. And then just push it out. It's up to the top. There comes the air out, and there you go. The air is out of that syringe. You do not want your baby swallowing a lot of air, just like we wouldn't want a human baby swallowing air out of a baby bottle. When they're nursing off a mom, air is never an issue. This baby's got a nice strong suck. And we're probably going to let her take pretty much what she wants for the Pedialyte. Probably wouldn't give her any more than 5 cc's, but she'll probably stop there on her own anyways. I'm going to refill it. And we're going to show you the pinch test on this baby in a few minutes. We'll probably have to do a second video and tie it into her so you can see the difference between time from being dehydrated and not dehydrated. If you do a good draw on your syringe initially, you won't end up with air in it, such as this did not have any air in it to push out. It's going down a little quicker already, just in that little bit of Pedialyte we're giving her. And she's feeling full, so she's probably not going to want to eat her formula for another hour or two. she's going to fill herself right up on this Pedialyte. She's pretty thirsty. She's not balking at the taste. Doesn't seem to faze her in the least bit. You notice I have her in an upright position, not straight up, but not straight down either. She's just kind of upright a little bit. I'm going to say this is about it for her. She is done. She does not want any more. Now you still, even though it was just clear fluids, we're still going to stimulate her. That's warm water in there, warm clean water, and I'm just going to wipe her over. We're going to copy Mom. Mom would wipe her little baby down with her tongue and clean her up. You'll never find dirty babies coming out of Mom's nest. Wipe her all over, her genitals, her belly, her face. Give her another clean spot on the, I use a face cloth or something soft. Paper towels are a little rough on these babies. Sometimes I use a softer gauze if I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to do laundry. Dry her off with a dry towel. I don't want her to get a chill. Common sense is a priority in rehab. That would just be using a little common sense to dry your baby off. Now we're going to look at her skin and see, and it's only been a couple minutes here. Let's see. Okay, come on, stay still. She's not going to stay still for me. Okay, stay still. Hang on, let's see if we can get her to stay still with it. Teasing her a little bit. No, that's not going to work. She says, well, I wasn't quite done. Okay, now, here she is, pulling up her skin. Count of 3, it was down. We'll do that again. The same squirrel that we started with. Nothing has changed. It's only been a few minutes. Pull the skin up lightly. 1, 2. It's down completely in 2 seconds. Once again. Oh, that didn't even take that. Doesn't even want to come up. That is how you tell a dehydrated animal. She is no longer dehydrated. Now this little squirrel has been with us, has been on formula, has grown, been doing great, but she was dehydrated. So you are not going to hydrate them with formula. You're going to use either lactated ringers, Pedialyte. You're going to use a clear fluid to rehydrate them. And sometimes healthy babies that are on a good feeding program will just all of a sudden get dehydrated, so you want to give them that Pedialyte. I love Pedialyte. I use it all the time. The only time I really don't use it is if I have to sub-Q them fluids. Then you absolutely would not want to use Pedialyte for that. Once again, I can't even get the skin now. Yeah. Oh, it's taking time. That was about 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3. There we go. It's down. It was over the count of 10 initially. So we'll probably hit her with fluids once more before this day is out, but she'll be eating her formula in probably about an hour and a half. She won't eat it right away because she'll be full. Smile at the camera. We're done.